Welcome back, Seeker of Power. Today we explore a strategy that feels simple on the surface, but is lethal when mastered. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. In a world where suspicion runs deep, where everyone protects their interests and guards their vulnerabilities, how do you cut through defenses and enter their inner circle? The answer isn't force. It's not intimidation. It's not even persuasion. It's selective honesty, targeted generosity, used not as acts of goodness but as strategic weapons. Let's dive deeper. At their core, people are suspicious creatures. History has wired us for survival. We expect betrayal before loyalty. We question kindness before accepting it. But when faced with unexpected honesty, true or staged, our ancient defenses crumble. A small, authentic gesture, a well-timed admission of fault, a simple gift given without expectation. These break the armor faster than any siege could. Robert Greene reveals, once your selective honesty opens a hole in their armor, you can deceive and manipulate them at will. One true moment can mask countless hidden moves. Understand? It's not about deceiving for the sake of evil. It's about winning battles others don't even realize they are in. It's about moving unseen, influencing hearts before minds even notice. The high-level strategies of Law 12. 1. Create disorientation through sincerity. Be the last person they expect to be honest. Offer truths no one else dares to share. Confess something small, harmless, even humorous. The shock of sincerity leaves them vulnerable and opens the gates for deeper influence. 2. Deliver strategic generosity. True generosity isn't constant. It's rare, timed, unexpected. Give when no one else gives. A carefully placed favor creates emotional debt, one far more powerful than any contract. 3. Control the narrative early. Be the first to show transparency. Own your narrative. When you reveal your truth first, you shape how others see you, and they will view every future action through the lens of that initial honesty. 4. Exploit psychological anchoring. Psychologists call it primacy effect. First impressions dominate all future judgments. If your first impression is raw honesty, their mind will anchor you as trustworthy, even when you act in self-interest later. Real power move. Imagine walking into a negotiation and sharing a small personal loss you once experienced. Not your strengths, your vulnerability. Watch as the room softens. Watch as barriers fall. You didn't win through dominance. You won through emotional advantage. But beware. Law 12 is a scalpel, not a hammer. Overuse it, and people will smell manipulation. Use it without sincerity, and you create permanent distrust. Your honesty must feel effortless. Your generosity must appear pure. Even if it's calculated to the second behind the scenes, the illusion must be perfect. History speaks. Look to history's greatest leaders. They weren't just brutal. They knew when to show humility, when to give small victories, when to apologize. Strategically. Abraham Lincoln famously admitted his mistakes before his opponents could attack him. By doing so, he neutralized critics before they even had a chance. Caesar pardoned enemies before conquering them emotionally. This is Law 12. This is invisible domination. The final truth. Power isn't just about strength. It's about perception. It's about knowing when to fight with truth and when to fight with illusion. Master selective honesty, and you will master the emotional battlefield. You'll cross lines no brute force could ever breach. You'll win battles without lifting a sword, and your victims, if they even realize what happened, will realize it far, far too late. Stay vigilant, stay sharp, stay necessary. Next, we move into Law 13, where we'll unlock the unstoppable force of appealing to self-interest over everything else. True influence begins there. See you in the next lesson. Power is silent, but never passive.